The figure of Michael the Archangel is one of great significance within the Bible. Known primarily for his role as a warrior angel, Michael commands a host of angelic warriors, standing as one of the most respected and powerful entities in the realms of heaven. His strength and leadership make him a central figure in battles against the forces of darkness. Yet despite his prominence, many wonder, where was Michael during Lucifer's rebellion? Why didn't he intervene to stop Lucifer from initiating his revolt? And what role did Michael ultimately play in casting Lucifer out of heaven? In this exploration, we will delve into Michael's role in Lucifer's rebellion, the aftermath of the war in heaven, and the ongoing battle between these two cosmic figures, a conflict that has been chronicled throughout Scripture. Alongside Michael, other significant angels such as Gabriel and Raphael play vital roles, but none quite like Lucifer, who stands as a key figure in this celestial drama. Before we can understand the role Michael played during Lucifer's rebellion, we need to understand Lucifer's origins. Lucifer was not an ordinary angel. He was a cherub, a high-ranking angel, who was considered one of the most beautiful and perfect beings God had created. Ezekiel 28:13-15 offers a vivid description of Lucifer's original state. "You were the seal of perfection, full of wisdom and perfect in beauty. You were in Eden, the garden of God. Every precious stone adorned you: sardius, topaz, diamond, beryl, onyx, jasper, sapphire, turquoise, and emerald with gold." Lucifer was depicted as a being of immense beauty and wisdom, residing on the holy mountain of God, walking among the fiery stones. Cherubim, in biblical texts, are often portrayed as guardians of God's throne, responsible for covering and protecting it with their wings. Lucifer, being an anointed cherub, had a close relationship with God, standing among the highest of all angels in heaven. However, despite his high status and proximity to God, Lucifer's heart became filled with pride. His splendor and beauty led him to believe that he could rise above God himself. This pride, rooted in his desire for power and authority, laid the foundation for his eventual rebellion. The turning point in Lucifer's story came when his pride became too great to contain. He desired more than just his position in heaven. He wanted to be equal to God, if not greater. This led him to stage a rebellion against his Creator. As Isaiah 14:12-15 describes, "How you have fallen from heaven, O morning star, son of the dawn. You have been cast down to the earth, you who once laid low the nations. You said in your heart, I will ascend to the heavens. I will raise my throne above the stars of God. I will sit enthroned on the mount of assembly, on the utmost heights of Mount Zephon. I will ascend above the tops of the clouds. I will make myself like the Most High." Lucifer's ambition was clear. He intended to take God's place. His prideful heart led him to amass a following within the ranks of heaven's angels. Many were seduced by his vision of godhood and power, and ultimately, a third of the angels chose to follow Lucifer in his rebellion. While Lucifer rallied his followers and led them in an attempt to overthrow the divine order, Michael the Archangel stood on the side of justice and righteousness. But why didn't Michael stop Lucifer immediately? In the heavenly hierarchy, there is an order to all things. While Lucifer was a rebellious cherub, Michael, as an archangel, was bound by his duty to protect and serve God's will. At the time of Lucifer's rebellion, Michael didn't immediately confront Lucifer because he was awaiting divine instruction. God's justice had to be fulfilled according to his will and timing. As the rebellion grew in strength and Lucifer's pride escalated, the time for action came. Michael, described throughout Scripture as a warrior and protector, stepped forward to lead the heavenly forces in the battle against Lucifer and his followers. Revelation 12:7-9 provides the most detailed account of the celestial battle that ensued between Michael and Lucifer. And there was war in heaven. Michael and his angels fought against the dragon, and the dragon fought back, along with his angels. But he was not strong enough, and they lost their place in heaven. The great dragon was hurled down, that ancient serpent called the devil or Satan, who leads the whole world astray. He was hurled to the earth, and his angels with him. This passage captures the climactic battle between good and evil. Michael, leading the armies of heaven, fought fiercely against Lucifer, now referred to as the dragon, and his forces. Though Lucifer had swayed a third of heaven's angels to his side, they were no match for Michael and the archangels, Gabriel, Raphael, and Uriel, who fought with divine authority. Michael, known for his fiery sword and unwavering courage, directly confronted Lucifer in battle. Despite Lucifer's immense power and influence, he was ultimately defeated by Michael's might. The battle in heaven was long and arduous, but Michael's victory was decisive. The rebellious angels, including Lucifer, were cast out of heaven, no longer able to challenge God's rule. Once cast down to the earth, Lucifer underwent a transformation, both in spirit and in form. Revelation 12 refers to him as the dragon, a symbol of his corruption and evil nature. He is no longer the beautiful cherub, but rather Satan, the adversary of God and mankind. His fall from grace is symbolic of the consequences of pride and rebellion against divine order. In Luke 10:18, Jesus speaks of Lucifer's fall. "I saw Satan fall like lightning from heaven." This sudden and dramatic imagery highlights the swiftness of Lucifer's expulsion, emphasizing that no creation, no matter how exalted, can rival the supremacy of God. Michael's role did not end with the defeat of Lucifer in heaven. Throughout Scripture, Michael continues to appear as a protector and warrior, intervening in key moments to safeguard God's people. In the book of Daniel, Michael is depicted as the protector of Israel, fighting against the spiritual forces of darkness that sought to destroy God's people. One such instance is in Daniel 10:13, where Michael comes to the aid of an angel who had been delayed by the prince of Persia, a demonic force. "But the prince of the kingdom of Persia withstood me for 21 days. Then Michael, one of the chief princes, came to help me, for I had been left alone there with the kings of Persia." Michael's intervention allowed the angel to deliver a message to Daniel, demonstrating his role as a spiritual warrior in the ongoing cosmic battle between good and evil. Another notable instance of Michael's intervention is found in the book of Jude, where he contends with Satan over the body of Moses. But even the Archangel Michael, when he was disputing with the devil about the body of Moses, did not himself dare to condemn him for slander, but said, "The Lord rebuke you." Jude 1:9. This passage highlights Michael's humility and submission to God's authority, even when facing the devil himself. Rather than acting on his own authority, Michael invoked God's name, demonstrating his unwavering loyalty and faithfulness. Though Lucifer, now Satan, was cast out of heaven, the battle between him and Michael continues to this day. Satan remains a powerful force of evil in the world, seeking to lead humanity astray and oppose God's plan. However, Michael remains a steadfast protector, intervening when necessary to thwart Satan's plans. In the final battle, as depicted in Revelation, Michael will again play a pivotal role in the defeat of Satan. Revelation 2010 tells us that Satan will ultimately be cast into the lake of fire, where he will be tormented for eternity, marking the final victory of good over evil. Michael the Archangel stands as a figure of divine strength, authority, and protection. His role in Lucifer's rebellion, the battle in heaven, and his ongoing mission to protect God's people demonstrates his unwavering loyalty and commitment to righteousness. Lucifer's fall from grace serves as a powerful reminder of the dangers of pride, while Michael's victory shows that no force, no matter how powerful, can stand against the will of God. In the ongoing cosmic battle between good and evil, Michael remains a symbol of hope, strength, and divine justice. Through his actions, we are reminded that, though evil may seem powerful, it is ultimately doomed to fail, for God's authority is supreme, and his will shall prevail.